Hello, my name is Brett Patnode. I will be going over schools don't prepare students for real life. In today's world, students spend years in school preparing for the future. However, a lot of students still feel like they're underprepared when they enter real life. I believe this is because schools don't fully prepare students for real world responsibilities. There are three main reasons for this. Schools don't teach practical skills, they rely too much on memorization, and they don't prepare students for real world responsibilities. First, schools don't teach practical life skills. Most graduate without learning how to do taxes, budget money, or cook. Sometimes those classes are optional, but they're never in the major curriculum, and those are needed in everyday life. Instead, they're just taught math, reading, science, all those base classes, and sometimes they won't use those outside of a classroom. And then memorization. Schools are built a lot on memorization. Students study to pass a test and then forget the information right after, and that creates a system where learning is more about getting good grades than actually understanding material. And in real life, you need to keep that memorization as well as apply the knowledge and solve problems and not just memorize it temporarily. Finally, schools don't prepare students for real world responsibilities. Skills like time management, handling stress, and preparing for jobs, they're just not taught. When students graduate, they're suddenly expected to manage their lives, spat out into the world, and a lot feel unprepared because they were never taught those things in school. Some people argue that schools do prepare students because they teach important subjects like math, reading, and science, which are necessary for life, but that's only true to an extent. Those subjects alone are not enough. Students will still leave school not knowing how to apply those skills to everyday situations, which shows that the education system is not complete. In conclusion, schools do not fully prepare students for real life because they lack practical skill education, focus too much on memorization, and fail to prepare students for real world responsibilities. Improving these areas would make a big difference in helping students succeed after graduation. Thank you. I am open to any questions.